Hi everybody, this is a quick video to show you how to take to Design Space a couple of the files that are part of this bundle of files that you can use to make boxes with a window that will hold either packs of greetings cards and envelopes that you've made, or will hold deeper embellished cards. There are 3 sizes. That's an error there are 12 sizes altogether. I'll change that before I list it. There are 3 sizes of box: C6, C5 and DL, or boxes that will hold those envelopes anyway, and then they come in 4 different depths: 15, 20, 25 and 30mm. So they are all a tuck-in box. It's a solid end, one tuck-in, and here you can see a box I've made to fit C6 envelopes, and those are some little A6 notelets that I sell and the envelopes that go with them. That's the whole set. Those are the boxes that take C5. These are the dimensions here. They're all given on the Etsy listing, so you don't need to worry about reading it here. Again, these are the C6 ones we just talked about, and there's also ones for these long slim cards, which I really like. They're my favourite size, I think. And again, the dimensions are there, and you get it in the 4 widths. So 12 files altogether in this bundle, not 16 like it said on that picture. So if we go to Design Space now, I'm just going to show you how to bring in the 2 types, because there's a 2-piece box for the slightly larger ones, and then the smaller boxes can cut in a single piece. I've tried to keep everything on the standard mat to make it nice and easy. And the PDF of instructions that you get for assembly, which is again really simple, that tells you the quantities of paper that you need for each one. So I'm not going to go through that here, because obviously there are 12 different boxes. It would take way too long and be very boring. So we'll just start off by bringing the single piece box in. So this is the C6 15mm, so it's actually the smallest box in the pack. So the first thing you've got to do, as usual with any SVG that you import in Design Space, you've got to convert the score lines. It's not like a Cricut Access project where everything has been done for you and all you need to click is make it. You've just got to do this little step before you can move on with it. So with my SVGs, they always live in the first subgroup in your layers panel, so you always click on that second line down. If there were more than one piece in the SVG, as you'll see later, this would be a group, but because there's only one cut piece, apart from the window obviously, only one card piece in this SVG with scores, there's only one set. So you click on it to select it, you go to the operations menu and you choose score from the drop down. You can see that that's been converted now. Second step is to click on the cut pieces, and we've got to ungroup them. We need the acetate, the PVC separate from the cardboard, and then click on the whole SVG and ungroup it again. So now everything is a separate piece. Even the scores are separate at the moment still. So we need to attach the scores now. So the quickest way to do that, click on screen somewhere, drag a box around it, and attach for me is at the bottom of the layers panel. I'm using the desktop version for PC. So now you can see you move that, everything stays together. If we click make it, you would choose 12 by 12 for that. Yeah, this cuts from one sheet of 12 by 12, a little bit too tall to cut from letter. How big's letter? I always forget. 216 by 279. Oh yeah, it's miles away. It's too wide for letter and A4, and too long as well. So yeah, one sheet of 12 by 12 for that, and your little acetate will cut from A4. When I'm making these, I always cut 2 from one sheet. Turn it round, and you can see that another one would fit there nice and easily. I always cut 2 when I'm making these. Okay, I'm not going to cut it, so I'll click cancel and we'll get rid of that. All the single piece boxes cut in exactly the same way. Obviously you'll just choose the different sizes of paper that you need, and all the paper that you need, the quantity, is given in the PDF of instructions that comes with the download. So we'll bring in the 2-piece box now. Very similar but a little bit different because there's 2 cut pieces now, 2 card cut pieces. But again, you're going to click on that first subgroup in your layers panel, and this time you can see there's more than one set of scores because there's 2 pieces. But you just click on it, it selects everything in the group. go to your operations menu, click on it and choose score from the drop down, and you can see that they've been converted now, but because there's more than one set we have to ungroup them, and there's ungroup at the top of the layers panel. Then select that group underneath that has all the cuts in it and any tiny little cuts within them and ungroup it. And a third step, select everything on screen and ungroup it once more. So now everything's a separate piece and we need to attach the scores to the individual pieces. Click on canvas somewhere near a piece, drag a box to enclose it and attach. Same with this piece. This is the C515, so it's a big box but the shallowest one of them. So let's see what happens when we click make it. I'm going to choose 12 by 12. I think both of these will cut from 12 by 12. They're too big, unfortunately, for... I mean, you might just get that out of... Looking at that, you'd get that out of A4, but I don't think you get this one. It's wider. You might just... Yeah, so choose 12 by 12 because Design Space will tell you that you can't use A4 because it likes to have those extra margins on it, doesn't it? You might be able to get away with A4 with some careful positioning of your card on the mat there, but if you don't want to worry about all that, 2 sheets of 12 by 12 is what you need for that C5 box, 15mm deep. And this is the PVC that goes with it. That will cut from A4 and you can only get one off a sheet of that. Okay, so as I say, I'm not going to show you them all because I just wanted to show you the difference between a single piece and a two-piece box, because you do have to do that little bit of ungrouping when you work on the score lines. If you have any issues at all when you come to cut or assemble, please don't hesitate to get in touch. It will be something simple and I'll be able to fix it and you'll be able to make a lovely box. So please always do that. I'm always happy to help. You can get in touch via Etsy or Facebook. The links are in the description below. And if you've just stumbled across this video and you'd like to buy the SVG bundle, the link to do that is also in the description below. Thanks a lot. Bye.